My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Downfall. We're here with the Hermit, who still has 2 unlocks remaining. Let's get that this run. Also, moving up to the next ascension. Normal enemies are deadlier. Another try? Absolutely. Ooh, 21 damage. Or upgrade a card. So Snapshot just gets 2 more damage, but that's 2 more block if it's in the middle of the hand. Covet draws a second card. Actually, Covet, why don't you draw me a second card, thank you. We're heading in the opposite direction to the way the bosses head. We're going up, they're going down. Yikes, there's no great paths here though. Like 2 elite with a mid-rest, that's the best I can find? Yikes. Certainly don't want to apply vulnerable on the turn where the enemy is attacking, so take that opportunity there. Gain block equal to unblock damage dealt, damn. I think this turn I actually do have to gain the vulnerability annoyingly. Actually, what do I get on Covet? Yeah. Vulnerable. Death. Ooh! I've been hoping to see Desperado early. There's Glare, apply 1 weak and vulnerable. I don't even have to burn a card out of my hand for that? Wow. Hole up, 12 block for 1 energy, really good. But Desperado deals 10 damage, double this card's damage this combat, it costs 1 more. That's how we kill the elites. Okay. Advantage. Gain 8 block. If it's dead on, draw and upgrade a card. Draw and upgrade 2 cards. After that, low profile, gain 7 block. Gain 4 additional block for each of your debuffs. And then finally, wide open, the ability to apply vulnerable to an enemy, something I have no access to yet. But I'm going to take advantage. I've been finding too much recently that I've not been leaving myself with enough defense. Midnight, gain 12 block, add an Impending Doom to your hand. Impending Doom, a curse. If this is dead on at the end of turn, applies 13 damage to everyone. Yep. I kind of want to go to Arrest so that I can, like, buy some more advantage rolling into some elites. But I also have a lot of advantage already going into elites. Maybe I can hit this left path. Worst case scenario, I can bail out and get 2 rests and a shop at the end after 2 elites. If I wasn't on full health right now, I probably wouldn't make that decision. Impending Doom is dead on, so 13 to everyone, including myself, but it gets the enemy, and that's all I care about. Desperado. Makes them come to their senses. Dive, 1 energy, gain 8 block. Dead on, gain a plated armor, I like that. Innovate, 1 energy, deal 7 damage. Dead on, gain an energy and draw a card, like that more. And Gestalt, 2 energy, gain 2 rugged, gain 1 vulnerable. We'll take that. Innovate, please. Gah! Did I take an AoE card? No, I've not taken an AoE card yet. Good damn it. Oh, hang on. Midnight. Midnight's an AoE card. I just have to draw it. I did not draw it. Okay. Snapshot. Strike. And then just a straight up Desperado against one of you. Or just defend. Yeah, defend actually. Might be able to get away without using the block potion. And considering I've got 2 elites in a row, that block potion definitely has better places to go. Double defend and then vantage, draws a card. Why? That's the one I wanted to play. Well, at least that card's upgraded now if I draw it again next cycle. There it is. 15 block, as long as that is dead on at the end of the turn, we're all good. That's dead on. Short fuse. 3 energy to deal 18 damage, costs 1 less per strike or defend played this turn. Early, that's really good. Quick draw, deal 9 damage, draw 2 cards, next turn, draw 1 less card. I don't like shorting my next turns. Give me that short fuse. Sadly, I can't do anything with Desperado this turn. Wake the enemy up too soon, you see. Advantage ups a card for us, so next turn... Start with Memento, then Innovate, Desperado, Midnight, then I can covet through the Strike. There we are. Good impending doom right there. Oh, this is a great turn. Defend, defend, strike, short fuse for 18 damage as well. That's the kind of turn you'll want for these. I'm gonna play it safe. Double defense, strike, hold. Gotta start with the covet here. Memento, strike, strike, and then short fuse. Takes him out. Spyglass. If you end your turn concentrated, gain an additional energy next turn. Concentrated wears off at end turn, but this means that you still get value from it. I might take more things that say concentrated now. Overwhelming power. 1 energy, gain 3 energy. Sorry, 1 energy to gain 3 energy. Draw 3 cards. Whenever you end your turn with 0 energy, lose 3 HP. Yep. Purple Fire Spirits? I really like when the Purple Fire Spirits give you a little bit of max HP. I kind of want to give you Vantage for that sake, but I do really like Vantage as well. There you go. Thank you for healing. Oh, heal 5 HP. I thought it was 5 max you got from that. I wish I had an additional energy this turn. Probably have to save Memento. Actually, no, it's not even good in the rest of the cycle right now. I'll take Strength Potion, use Memento, then it's probably got to be Strike. Defend, Short Fuse. No, Strike, Desperado, Sharp Shot. Desperado cycle is still relevant. Oh, I literally have lethal in hand. We're all good. Broken Tooth. Whenever you defeat an elite, heal 7 HP and gain 35 gold. I'm so pleased with that. And another Innovate. Wow. I really need to get some concentrated cards in this deck. Strawberry. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 7. Very easy to sell that out. This rests. I mean, overwhelming power, drawing an additional card is pretty huge. Desperado, higher base damage is actually minimum. 4 more damage on short fuse. Yeah, I'll hit the overwhelming power. It's immediate impact. Fuel canister. At the end of your turn, retain the lowest cost card in hand. Smoking barrel. Whenever you trigger a dead-on effect, your next attack deals 3 more damage. Also pretty good. Oh, tracking shots. Concentrate. Yes, please. I would like to have a concentrate in this deck at least, please. And Anchor is so damn good. It triggers every fight. I'm going to say that every goddamn time. It's so... That's why it's so good. You never have a single fight where it's not Stone Calendar. You don't end half of your fights watching Stone Calendar do nothing. Also take the Smoking Barrel because I'm using a lot of dead-on effects. I also think I go for the extra elite now that I've got the Broken Tooth and I'm doing as well as I am. In terms of the old Achpa. I could generate a card in hand and then Impending Doom does huge here. Because while I'm concentrated, concentrated still says only trigger the dead on the next time you play, and I wasn't doing it next time I play. Defend, and then... Make sure that Gremlin Wizard doesn't Gremel us. I don't want it to be Gremling. That'll do perfectly. Oh, right, overwhelming power. I was wondering why I lost health there. Defend. Memento strike, and then over Impending Doom finishes it for me. Dive for the bladed armor. Misfire. Deal 11 damage, shuffle a clumsy into your draw pile. Or cheat. 1 energy, play one of the top 3 cards of your draw pile. If this is dead on, also trigger its dead on effect. I like that. It helps us bypass energy costs, but I don't have too many reasons in the deck to care about bypassing energy costs yet. Okay. Cover through a defense here. Overwhelming power. Memento. And... Tracking shots takes out the enemy backline. Short fuse will be ready to take out the front line. Beautiful. Second Midnight? Midnight being my AoE card, I'm really enjoying that. Whether or not I want 2 of them? Hey, that's a different question. I think it's really good next lore when AoE becomes even more important for our elite fights for the sake of the Broken Tooth. Yeah, I don't have the ability to play enough cards to get that impending doom in the right position in the hand, unfortunately. This one's probably used skill potion turn. I've only got to take 7 damage this turn. I think I probably hold my potions. Get him. Oh, I underblocked. Oops. Yeah. Cheap and expensive card. Vajra. Studied combat with 1 strike. That's gonna be so good for us. Eyes of the Storm! What? 1 energy concentrate. Gain energy up to your maximum. Yes, please. There's also determination. Whenever a debuff is applied to you, gain 1 strength. I like it, but I like this more. Smoking Bat 4 more? So minimal. We'll upgrade Eye of the Storm so that I can play it with 0 energy so that it doesn't stop dead a hand. I don't think I Midnight here, but I could Memento, but I don't need to Memento. Innovate. I mean, just use as much setup as I can possibly get across. Oh. Right. Shouldn't take the damage on that turn. Oops. That's Midnight. Tracking shots and defend. I don't think I need to use my block potion here, but I also think I could. I'll hold. Yuck. Eye of the Storm in a hand that has no interest in using it whatsoever. Better I play it than not. Get my additional energy this turn. This is the turn for vulnerability if I'm gonna actually use vulnerability. $14, $13. I'm playing a very, very gung-ho version of this. I will defend. Yep. Strike, strike. Defend, short fuse. I could have also cheated because I could have gotten either strike or defend from that. Defend into an Innovate. And then Innovate. Tracking shots and shots. Down to 3 health and then kill the enemy with the Desperado. High noon. Whenever you play a striker or defend, draw a card. Upgrades to be 0 cost. Woof. That's wild. Overwhelming power again, and then Black Wind. Ethereal, deal damage equal to your missing HP. I think it's got to be... I think it's just every copy of Overwhelming Power, and then you blow up the enemies. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna Black Star it. I'm hunting elites. It's elites time. I didn't get enough elites on the first floor. I want to eat up all those elites. 3 elite path, and it's actually really safe. There's so many rests. Holy hell. Covered our way through a strike, I guess? Midnight, tracking shots, Desperado. Overwhelming power, midnight. Strike. Strike. Overwhelming power. Smoking barrel. Snapshot defends. Throw another defense and short fuse. I'm gonna Eye of the Storm so that I can innovate. Oh, that still triggers our concentration. That's okay. I've still got cheat in here, which then cheats out another renovate. And then just as long as I don't spend all of my energy each turn, we're all good. Ooh, wide open. Deal 8 damage, applied 2 vulnerable. Vulnerable's the thing I don't yet apply, so that's just 50% extra damage left on the table right there. Itchy Trigger. Deal 7 damage, dead on. Reduce the cost of a random card in hand by 1 this turn. I like that too. And Spike. Exhaust all unplayable cards in hand. Gain 8 block, draw 3 cards. Give me that wide open, please. The Midnight of Overwhelming Power. And there's another Overwhelming Power already in hand. Yeah, I'll drop a Memento on it. Why not? Short fuse, Eye of the Storm, play the cheat. It plays an Innovate, draws a card. Defend. Now both of these Impending Dooms go off at the end of the turn and kills the enemy. What the hell? This is so good. If the last card played triggered a dead on, draw a card with Cold Shot. I think that's a lot of the time just good free damage for us, but there's also Quick Draw. Deal 11 damage and draw 3 cards. Next turn, draw 1 less card, but draw 3? I think that pushes it in the direction of taking it. And it evidently did. Start with cheats. I think that should be quick draw. Defend, defend. Eye of the Storm. If I go vulnerability, this is 10 damage, gives you 4 block. So 6. 10 damage gives you 5 block. 5, 11, and then short fuse would be 28 minus 6, 22, so 33 damage I'm capable of doing to you this turn. And then I'd have 32 block. I don't want to play Memento, I don't think. It'd be nice if I could, but I don't think I responsibly can, especially considering I've got this impending doom. Impending. Goof. I should have stopped that with a potion, I think. Faint. Gain 3 block. Apply 2 bruise to all enemies. Quite like that. With a lot of card draw, it's very useful pickup. I also like Vantage. I'll take Faints. I'll take 1 copy, probably never another copy than that. Decent turn for Memento, probably. All the way down to 51 health remaining, and then use Eye of the... Wait, hang on. I didn't need to use Eye of the Storm there, because I was already concentrated, but I don't think it'll make a difference. This turn I'll use a skill potion. Thank you, Spike, for helping me defend. Overwhelming power now helping as well. Let's get some vulnerability on the enemy before playing that. Get a mana bait. Boom. Take aim, concentrate at the start of your turn, concentrate. Ridiculous. I think I need that, despite the fact that this says dead or alive. Deal 8 damage X times. If fatal, get a bounty. I want that money so bad, but concentrate and then concentrate at the start of each turn is exactly what I need. Combo! Put the first dead on card, triggered each turn, back in the hand. That's nice. I want the Ornamental Fan, though. After you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain some block, and I'll also take combo. Let's go all in on this big dead eye. Make the other power overwhelming. I'm gonna drop a explosive potion. And then at the end of the turn, we take out both of the shumps. Oh, this is exactly the turn that we use Memento as well. Oh, right, it bounces back to hand. I forgot about that. Well, I'll use Take Aim to let it draw a card for us. Then strike, strike, defend, short fuse finishes that one. Overwhelming power. Good idea to start fainting. Let's go with a tracking shot. Innovate draws. Yep. Just shoot him. Just shoot him with a gun. I don't know why everyone's having such difficulty in the Spire. Just pick up a gun and shoot. Tiny chests every fourth. Question mark room is treasure room. Pretty much irrelevant. Whenever you draw a status or a curse, gain 3 block. Depends on the enemy I'm fighting as to whether or not that's relevant. Headshot. Deal 9 damage. Dead on. Deal double damage. Yes, please. I like dealing double damage because that number does not say 18. It says double. Combo. The first 2 dead-on cards you trigger back into hand. It's not actually that important for us. Tracking shots upgrade. Out of all of these? Probably cheat reaches further into the deck. Big cheat time. There we go. Overwhelming power. I think the vulnerability is a good idea right now because it gives us the ability to remove the enemy backline with a single attack. This is even better because I have a Storm. Now I have energy. Covet says discard a card, then it says draw 2 cards. So I get to just draw 2 cards at the end of the turn. If there's nothing in hand to discard with them, and then, oh, quick draw even draws me more cards. Oh boy, we continue. Never mind. Turn's far from over. Whoops. 3 damage at the end of the turn to my overwhelming power. Hex Talisman at the start of combat, apply 1 wake and 1 vulnerable to a random enemy. Huge. Malice. Exhaust a card, deal 20 damage. If you exhaust a curse, deal 20 damage to all enemies instead. Yep. And there's also Manifest, 2 energy, gain 20 block, add a decay to your hand. I'll take the Malice, please. I'm almost wondering if I put that Malice in my opening hand. It's a huge AoE for a turn 1 if I need it. Concentration at the end of turn, giving me an additional energy next. Oh wow, they've taken the least aggressive bent possible. Defend into a cheat. Cheat into take aim. Combo, and then midnight. That'll do some damage. Already concentrated this turn, so I can animate. And then I can also draw and discard until Innovate is naturally dead on. Good God, this is working so well. Oh! Overwhelming power. Faint into Desperado. Quick draw. I mean, yeah, I have the Storm. We're just we're just balling out of control here. You know what? Just so I can do it, Midnight, then Malice through. Impending Doom, got him. Regen Potion, Coalescence, gain 6 block, retain up to 2 casts this turn. Cold Shot, just for if you've already triggered Dead on just a second ago, draw a card with this. And Golden Bullet, deal 18 damage if fatal, permanently reduce the cost by 1. I'll take the Golden Bullet. I think we probably have enough time to make that cost 0. Want to put combo out on the field, but I didn't think it was possible there. Ooh, 24 incoming damage, so ideally I kill this turn, so I don't have to deal with that. Looking reasonably possible. Not possible to do it with the golden touch. Take cover. Add a 0-cost defend plus to your hand and then upgrade it X times exhaust. Yeah! I think that's probably really good for us. Then 6 more damage on the Golden Bullet makes it much easier to slay with. It won't count as fatal if I hit a gremlin, unfortunately. Oh. We got the turn, though. How do I do this? Midnight, Malice, the Impending Doom. Feels like Memento should probably be played this turn. Let's cover through the... I don't want to cover through the strike. I will, though. Will I? I will. This is nowhere near as much damage as I thought we were going to have. Start with combo. Cheek looks at the entire rest of the deck right now. None of those really want to be played. I'll take aim, then innovate. Then I'll tracking shots, innovate, and finish off with a headshot. 2 more treasures for me. Eternal Feather. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 HP whenever you enter a rest site, and Gilded Bone Shard. Start each combat with 3 strength. After losing any type of HP, lose that strength for the rest of the combat. Brawl at the start of your turn, add 3 bruised to all enemies, another headshot, or Fatal Desire. At the start of your turn, draw 2 cards and add an injury into your hand. I will also make that card innate, as it's ridiculous. I'll also just go big take cover this turn, so I've got a defend for 14 left in there. Faint, tracking shot, and innovate seem appropriate. Sadly, Midnight will not defend the rest of my HP, but still the right thing to do. There goes some of our strength. Cut through an injury. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that I wanted to see. Combo into Innovate, which then returns the Innovate to my hand, as well as draws a card. Wide open on the big bad boy. Drop a Smoking Barrel, then Eye of the Storm, so that Innovate can hit again. Then Overwhelming Power. Yep, gets the other Overwhelming Power. And Headshot's enough to take out a Torchhead again. Would not be fatal if I used the Golden Bullet because it's a minion. Not concentrated at the moment. Great. Does cheat try and generate a draw pile? Or does it just look at an empty draw pile? Looks at an empty draw pile. Better to figure that out now rather than later. Intentionally keep my concentration for the end of the turn so that I get my additional energy next. Definitely gonna feint an Innovate. I think Midnight and then Desperado. I want to defend a lot more than this turn. Can let me. This weakness on us sucks. I'm gonna cheat to play Midnight for the sake of our defense. Model the two highest cost cards in hand. Great. So Malice now burns card for us. I use Innovate to draw. Tracking Shot gets us back into tracking, and then I can finish with Headshot. Start with Feint. Desperado is most of the enemy's remaining health. Oh god, I forgot. Overwhelming power did more damage to me. Golden Bullet? Oh, you are kidding me. No, I'm fine. Because this bounces back to hands. Get him. Fatal Desire, I don't need a second one of you. Roundhouse Kick, though. Deal 13 damage to all enemies. Stun any that do not intend to attack. Roughhouse. Ooh. Deal 34 damage. Dead on. Gain block. I like that, too. It sounds like this would just cost me a lot of energy in the middle of a overwhelming power turn, whereas this could change the game. Calling Bell, giving us unique curse and relics is nice, but Cursed Key when I've only got one more chest. Ooh. Ooh. Three Elite Path is off the beaten. Oh, I can go a 3 Elite Path, but it has literally no rests. I'm gonna look at it. I don't like it. I don't like the plan. If drawing one less card this turn was a good idea. Never mind, I still draw ridiculous. I really want to use my golden bullet one of these days. I don't need double take aim, but another innovate sounds good to me. And I'll just use a single defend. Given the aggressive path I'm on, I'll just look at Panache. Yeah, 5 cards in a single turn. I do that. Supply Scroll is so good at the start of your third turn. Gain 2 energy and draw 2 cards. That basic... It doesn't exactly. It basically says next turn the enemy dies. Basically. And it says that on turn 2. I feel like I need to get more defensive potential here, but my defensive potential is I kill the enemies before they can do anything to me. That's my defensive potential. Huge! Oh no! No, I forgot about that. Huge amount of damage to do that though. Oh, we even get to stun this turn. That's so good. Then 99, 79, then Golden Bullet, woo, decreases its cost. Wizard Tail and Potion Belt. How much safety can you offer? Upon pickup, gain 2 potion slots and reset your HP to 50% when you die. Works once. I'll take another roundhouse kick. Worked pretty well there, and it'll work pretty well here as well. Fatal Desire, and then I want to Malice my way through a Memento. Don't think I'm... That's not fatal, because it's not the final one on the field. I really just want to play big defense this turn, which I think means I just have to drop the tech cover. I was waiting to see if I was going to draw an overwhelming power this turn. I'm so glad I do. I don't think it's reasonable to try and get all the way back to the bullet. Like, I'll give it, like, a fair chance here, just in case I, like, cycle right back to it. There it is. Hell yeah. Roulette. 2 energy, deal 16 damage, discard your hand, draw that many cards. Oh boy. Yeah. I'll take a curse, sure. To get a straight razor, whenever you remove or transform a card from your deck, heal 15 HP. Huh. For a cleaner shade. A couple more curses in this deck. I know what I need to do with them now. Remove. Oh my god. First turn hitting both overwhelming powers consistently. It's ridiculous. Headshot doubles its damage all the way up to 62 here because of the additional strength. And then Arc of Echoes giving us 8 damage, but that gets doubled by headshot. Okay. Oh, right. Roulette will just kill. Whatever. Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards, as well as the Shuriken. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. Hell yeah. Renovate. Put all strikes and defense from your draw pile to your hand with fully loaded. And Gestalt for defense. I should add some more defense to this deck. I'm currently only planning to win by killing my enemies too quickly for them to respond. That's not, it's not an especially good long-term plan. Damn it! I forgot about the Banash! I can take another Gestalt, I think. Rest for our Ruby Key, and then one more Elite. So yeah, the full Elite path was absolutely nothing to worry about. game, Fatal Desire. Covered in case, and then roundhouse kick. Woo! Get to stun the enemy for a turn. Start with Innovate here, sure. Then quick draw. Ooh, I don't want to miss out on Eye of the Storm. But I do think big roulette is way better. I'm fighting an elite, so if I win this fight, I heal 7 HP at the end of the fight, so I don't have to worry too much about the damage I'm taking. There we go. Golden bullet. That's the plan, and 0 cost on that golden bullet now. Orichalcum if you end your turn without block, 6 block, and bag of preparation. Like our first turn needed to be better. Deadeye, if dead on, gains 2 strength, but I'm gonna take Glare for a weak and vulnerable that retains. Oh man, if only you weren't attacking this turn. It'd be so cool if you just decided not to, though. Buddy, I'm trying to stun you with a roundhouse kick. Let's take aim, then innovate, withdraw. Roulette through the entire hand, and that's the golden bullet to finish him off. It's got to be headshot. Desperado, I don't think I need another copy of, and the headshot's been punching so far above its weight. Alright, Time Eater. Ideally, I want to keep all of these for the final fight, but I'm not against using them early as well if there's a great opportunity. Tracking shots so that Innovate draws a card, gives us energy. Headshot and golden bullet. Still leaving myself with 4 playable cards next turn. Damn it. Lost my strength, forgot about it again. Probably don't play the overwhelming power this hand. I will throw weak at the enemy as well, and then finish with an innovate. Enemy's below half HP, so I ideally just use this turn for as much setup as I can get done. Let's cheat, hopefully getting gestalts. Ooh, roundhouse kick! No, 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 you don't get to play ever again, buddy. I've decided. Panache, wide open. Feint into quick draw. Desperado. Strike. Take aim. Eye of the Storm. Smoking barrel, and then you take cover, so you try and take a turn now, but you are stunned. Comes back to me, and now my goal is to kill you before you ever get to take another turn. And the best way to do that is going to be roulette through this hand. Otherwise, like, I would play both gestalts, setting up the next part of the fight, but nope. Let's just draw back to the damage cards, please. Kidding me, I'm literally 1 damage off killing. Fine. Strength potion, finish him. Then we're gonna full heal back to half health. Couldn't let that one happen. I could give Combo the ability to throw 2 cards back into my hand, which is probably the most impactful remaining upgrade. Feels like more cards than I need, though. Heroic Bravado. I don't really need that as a source of rugged, to be honest. Clockwork Souvenir at the start of each combat, gain 1 artifact. I like that. It could deny some important stuff. Well, Bruise. Whenever you draw or exhaust a curse card, says Shadow Cloak. No, I'm gonna go Trickies in the souvenir. But you don't get it. I'm not surrounded in here with you. You're surrounded in here with me. Hit him with a headshot. We can malice our way through Memento, then Overwhelming Bar. And that's denied by the artifact, so I don't have to worry. Innovate takes you out, giving us the ability now to turn around. Focus on the Remainer. Ugh. Pretty rough of you to choose this turn to be ridiculous. Yeah, I'm basically just gonna have to take 24 damage this. I don't really have 18 actually. Yeah, I don't really have the ability to resolve that in time, unfortunately. Get with the roulette. Oh, you count as an elite. I forgot about that. Dueling Glove. After using a single target attack, if the target has no vulnerable, apply 1 vulnerable. Great. We're going to keep the boss vulnerable, and Incense Burner. 2 very good things to pick up before the end. Final Cancer. 0 energy, retain, deal 10 damage for each curse in hand, exhaust. That'll almost always see me with a curse. To Fatal Desire. I don't want to pull skill until the turn I need it. I will start regen now, though. I probably even throw the vulnerable right now as well. Yeah, you're not debuff cleansing this turn. Game. Gestalt. Like big ol' headshot. Do I midnight and then I think I do midnight. I have the storm. I'm still going to be vulnerable next turn anyway. There you go. That one will deal damage. 120 damage turn 1. Decent. Means 36 this turn. Unfortunately, the enemy's attacking and I can't hit him with the roundhouse kick. There's an Innovate, and now it's roulette this entire hand away. Yikes. I'm gonna have to play this Manifest to try and keep us healthy. Let's drop a tracking shot, Innovate, Desperado, and then I can finally defend. Unfortunately, we will be losing some HP this turn, but only 14. Hey, Final Counter sees 2 curses in hand. Unfortunately, I have no Gestalt left as well. I have one in the draw pile, though, so hopefully we get to that. And we do. Great. That'll save us. Nash into headshots, double damage. Still vulnerable. I'm gonna use Cheat to play the bottom card of the deck. Reason being, I don't want to draw that next turn. Gestalt prevents that damage. Lets me take only 2 of it. Yes! Roundhouse kick, we get to stun the enemy. Yes! On second stun. And it's still possible. Roulette? Don't rule it out. At least headshot these some decent damage there, and we end the turn with another concentrate, so I've got additional energy next turn. Enemy has low enough health that I can take. Oh, I didn't even. It's turn 6. The incense burner just kicked off. Hell yeah. All right, buddy. I think it's only appropriate that we finish this off with a roundhouse kick. Although this run was really just a bunch of overwhelming power. It was, so many of the fights were just play this, draw this, play this, draw this, rest of the deck, kill him. Kick him. Good work, Hermit. All the way to the heart, no less. And this ending art's incredible, too. It does look a little in the second, like that's Bill's cipher just being sapped off of the headed Hermit. Oh, right, of course, we have unlocks. Well, what do we get? Horseshoe. Whenever you gain weak, frail, or vulnerable, gain 1 less. Charred Glove. Whenever you draw a curse, your next attack deals 3 more damage. And finally, Pet Ghost. Prevent the first lethal HP loss each combat. Ridiculous. Incredible. I can't wait to abuse the absolute hell out of that in a future run. But until then, My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire Downfall. Top left is a series playlist for all my content of the game, past, present, and future. Caught it. YouTube's recommendation is down below. Streaming past are the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. Out above the thank you and a special thanks this episode to Zoe. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.